Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily readings. So today we're taking a look at what are their true intentions towards you. As always, please do keep in mind that these reads are still general, so it might not necessarily resonate for you in its entirety, okay? So you only take what resonates specifically for you and you leave what doesn't resonate for you for someone else, okay? Right, so if you just give me a minute to prepare your deck and we will get right into this for you guys. Okay, what's going on for our collective? Also as well, this could be a romantic love situation, or it could just be any other connection where where you're genuinely wondering, what is this person's intentions towards me? It doesn't always have to be sexual, okay? Right. So, their thoughts when it comes down to you, the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. What's in their heart about you, the Page of Coins and the Magician. What they're hiding, Temperance and Justice. What is their intent, the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. The actions that they're likely to take towards you is the Star and the Six of Wands. And your advice, I need to just make room here on the table. Your advice is the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Overall energy is the Empress, divine feminine energy. Wow. A very powerful position that you're finding yourselves in at this point in time. It doesn't make a difference if you identify as masculine, feminine, gender fluid, right, yada yada. It doesn't matter. It's all about the feminine principle with the Empress, which is the state of being, okay? Underneath that one is the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Right. Okay, so I'm picking up on someone who is feeling really quite resentful towards another individual. This could be someone feeling resentful towards you. Again, take it as it resonates. It could be you feeling resentful towards another person for just basically moving on with their lives as if nothing had happened. Okay, again, that can be reversed. Just take it as it resonates. But the resentment is definitely there for or towards an individual who is getting on with their lives, okay? Now with this Empress energy, that's a lot of growth, it's fertility and abundance. And with the Page of Wands, that can indicate that there is a child here, there could be a child on the way, maybe someone's recently just had one. This can also be just the excitement that this Empress has towards life, looking at life now like it's an adventure type thing. Because your Page of Wands is a really excitable, fun-loving, freedom type energy, okay? And then, of course, your Two of Cups is a partnership. It's a union of some type here. So I'm needing more information on that particular Empress just so that I can get some context to this, because I definitely do feel that context is missing, okay? What's going on with this Empress? For our collective, please. Can we have clear messages for our collective? It's this Empress. Okay. The Seven of Wands, off balance. I feel that this Empress energy is actually you guys, and you're facing challenges pretty much head on, okay? Making the most out of everything with this Empress energy and really just making the best out of everything. Your Seven of Wands can indicate some kind of struggle. So you struggle to get to this point where you're at, where you're genuinely enjoying life, okay, where you're feeling that sort of sense of inner peace. You struggled for that, you fought for that, you persevered basically because you didn't quit on yourself. That's why you're seeing this Page of Wands, Two of Cups energy, okay, and the Empress energy as well. You've got the Two of Swords under there, so yeah, you had to make a lot of difficult decisions. Maybe one of the difficult decisions that you had to make was to cut someone out here, and this person is shown up in your energy right here. Okay, it could be a Libra, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Cancerian, a Gemini. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. You've also got Virgo here. You could be these signs, or that's the person that you had to disconnect from. Okay, again, discernment. Now, their thoughts towards you is the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. So they're definitely not happy with you at this point in time. Okay, the Three of Swords is coming out as some kind of a betrayal when it's next to that Four of Swords. So it's telling me that in this person's head, they're seeing themselves as a victim. They could be seeing themselves as one of your victims, you know. Oh yeah, I'm just another person that you've hurt type thing, you know. They're saying here that basically you don't care how they feel, and maybe that's true. Maybe it is true. It all depends on exactly who this person is. Okay, what's going on with their headspace, please, with the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords? Their thoughts towards our collective. It's possible that some of them could feel responsible for some kind of hurt or pain that you went through here. Yeah, Three of Coins off balance. Okay, low quality. So they know in their head that they did not do right by you, that they didn't treat you correctly, that they didn't treat you with any kind of respect. Okay, Three of Coins off balance. That tells us that the situation that you shared with that person was definitely one-sided, where they stood to benefit everything. You know, that they benefited from all of your hard work there, with that Empress being your current overall energy. That's literally, see, with that Empress energy, you did everything possible for that person or for that relationship. Again, not necessarily romantic relationship, any kind of relationship, and they treated you as if anything and everything that you did wasn't good enough. Okay, they know exactly what they did to you with that Three of Coins off balance, right? And it wasn't by mistake that they made you feel how they made you feel, which wasn't good enough. Everything that you did for this person, it was either ignored by them or they complained about it. Okay, that's someone who complains literally about every tiny little thing, and they're not able to take stock of the efforts that went into whatever it was that you were doing for them. Okay, definitely took you for granted here, and you do not do that with anybody who is coming from the Empress energy, right? Anyone who takes an Emperor or an Empress for granted, guaranteed, is going to lose them. That is guaranteed, and that's exactly what's happened here with your Four of Swords, Three of Swords, and your Three of Coins off balance. They lost you because they took you for granted. They did not appreciate, and they know that they didn't appreciate your efforts. They know that they didn't appreciate the type of person that you are and the things that you did for them in order to make their lives more comfortable. And it's no mistake, basically. Every time they criticized you, that was not by mistake. That was done deliberately, okay? Because that's in their headspace. They know they hurt you. They know that they were being hurtful. It was by design. It was to try and keep you in that Four of Swords. It was to try and keep you in this mindset of, okay, well, how can I improve? What can I do differently for them next time? How can I make this person happy? That's why they did it to you. It was completely by their design. Very, very manipulative energy. In their heart space is the Page of Coins and the Magician. Can you clarify this Magician, please, for their heart space? Thank you. The Ten of Cups. So in their heart space, they're feeling that they want to get you back. Okay, Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. They feel that they're needing to offer some kind of olive branch, okay? But do be on the lookout for any kind of manipulation here, with the Magician being there as well. And again, the type of person that we're speaking about, it's highly likely that they will try and manipulate you, okay? For some of you, this is going to be a member of your family with that Ten of Cups, okay? So again, they could come out with a lot of manipulative phrases such as family first, okay, make you feel like it is your responsibility to ensure the happiness of the family or whatever, okay. Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. So they firmly believe that they can get you back, that they can get you back in the fold, that they can get you back within the group, or, you know, if this is an ex-partner, then they firmly believe that they can get you back into the old home that you once built up with this person. I'm under the impression that you could well be dealing with an individual who is a bit of a fantasist. Okay, again, just going by what was in their headspace, something's really off with this energy. It's really off with this energy. Can you tell us more about what's in their heart towards our collective, please? Thank you. A Knight of Coins. Very slow moving energy. I'm getting the message here that this is actually quite a dull individual in a lot of ways. They definitely do put a lot of emphasis on sexual matters. Okay. It feels to me like there's no real personality to this individual other than who they have slept with and who they're associated with. I don't normally get that kind of message with this sort of combination of cards, and I don't know why that's coming through. But I've got to go with whatever message comes out here. Okay. Knight of Coins, that's someone being very slow, very methodical in their approach. And I can't help but feel that it's like they're playing games with you. Tell us more. Thank you. Yeah, Four of Swords, Six of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. So again, like Spirit's telling you that any efforts that this person makes towards you is going to be temporary. Okay? It's going to be temporary. So that combination is love bombing. They have convinced themselves that they can love bomb you back into the fold. Spirit's saying here it's probably not going to be a very good idea for you to accept any kind of gifts off this person. It's if all of a sudden this person starts acting really helpful and generous towards you, it's because there's something else that's going on here behind the scenes. So be on the lookout for any kind of patterns, such as 1 minute you're hot stuff and then the next minute you're being ignored. You've got to keep a lookout for those patterns because that's love bombing. Temperance and justice is showing out in what it is that they're hiding. Why would you hide such beautiful energies? You've got balance, patience, moderation, divine timing with temperance, literally the card of alchemy, right? And then you've got balance, justice, equality, fairness, doing good things, being a good person. Possibly something legal here as well. This being kept in the hidden energy is a weird combination to have in the hidden energies. Can you tell us more about temperance and justice? Why are they hidden? Why is temperance and, thank you, the King of Swords in the reverse position? That's somebody being malicious. Again, King of Swords in reverse, that's a liar. That was someone being ruthless. It was someone being harsh, very manipulative. They're hiding something here. This person was directly responsible for a situation that quite possibly broke the law. So they might have done something illegal. It could have been directly to you. And they hid it. Or they think that it's hidden. They definitely think that they're smart and that they're clever. It's like they're saying, well, if I don't speak to anybody, if I don't have any conversations, then I'm not going to get caught for anything. I'm not going to get found out for anything. Was this individual very, very quiet around you? Was this the type of person where you couldn't have a conversation with? Where the conversations were sort of just grunts from them? Was this an individual where people describe them as being quite quiet? They're quiet because they didn't want to say too much. Because if they start saying too much, they're going to end up making a mistake and getting found out for something that they've done here. Something illegal, it feels like. And tell us more. Whoa. King of Cups off balance. Yeah. That's emotionally abusive. And with the King of Swords in reverse, this individual probably even gaslit you about something that you accused them of doing, or something that you knew that they were doing, and they told you, no, that's bullshit. They gaslit you hard. Very, very emotionally abusive here. They didn't support you either when you were going through an emotionally difficult time. And they should have been the one to support you, but they didn't. Two of Coins. Yeah, regulation, balance, adaptable. This one could be changing up the fact, or, excuse me, hiding the fact that their situations, their circumstances have now changed. So could that be now why you're on their radar? Because their own situations have now changed? What situation is it of theirs that's changed? Thank you. The Sun. Their success, their glory days are over. Maybe this person's just getting older because they feel that their glory days are over. Okay. What's changed? Their levels of happiness, their levels of success. There's a message about their power as well. See with that red blanket? So this person's getting older, they're feeling weaker because the Sun is about strength, energy and vitality. That's what's changed. So this person is looking for a slave. Let's call a spade a spade. This person is basically assuming that you're going to take care of them, that you're going to take care of them in their old age, even though they hid the fact that they did something massively illegal to you here. Definitely. So they're delusional. They're delusional to think that you'd fall for it. It's almost like, see with that combination. They're going, oh yeah, my person will definitely come back. You know, whoever you are to them or whoever you were to them, they're saying, oh yeah, my person's not going to be able to help themselves, that they'll have to come back to me. Because I'm just looking again at that Queen of Wands energy, and it's very magnetic. It's almost incredibly tempting how magnetic a Queen of Wands person is, or can be. Which is why, by the way, that's why the Queen of Wands in certain contexts does get a bad reputation. It's like they're saying, yeah, that they're not going to be able to help themselves. I'm just going to reel them back in, and they can't possibly tell me no. Their intent, the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Intention is everything, as is context. A Knight of Wands is non-committal. An Eight of Swords is a prison. It's a trap, ensnarement, mental confusion. Deer in the headlights energy. Their intent is never to commit to you. Not in the way that you deserve. You can tell us more about the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords for their intent towards our collective. The Magician and the Six of Swords. And that one came out off balance as well. So there's dishonesty here. Tell us more about their intent towards our collective. The Queen of Coins off balance. Yeah, this individual is definitely just wanting you to support them. In all the ways. Because a Queen of Coins is a provider. It's someone who cares deeply for others. It's someone who will not even think twice about taking up a second or a third job to ensure that her family is taken care of. With that coming out off balance for their intent towards you, they intend fully on taking whatever they can offer you. Your money, your time, your emotions. Their intent is to use you. Because they see that you're a generous individual. They see that you're just so good to people. You don't like to see anyone suffer. You don't like to see anybody go without. And that's where the manipulation comes in. Those character traits, those gorgeous, beautiful, rare character traits that you have, they intend on using those character traits of yours against you in order for them to get exactly what they want off of you. And they're not going to commit to you, not in the way that you need. They're looking for a slave. Straight up. Tell us about this Magician, please. Why should I do it when my person out there can do it for me? Why should I do the hard work when my person out there can do the hard work for me? That's their attitude. The Chariot off balance, with the World off balance. This person's never grown up. They've grown old, but they haven't grown up. Chariot off balance, that's the inability to grow, the inability to adapt, the inability to progress in life, the inability to just make something good of their life, and the world off balance. It's past energy. This is a person that you have dealt with many, many years ago, for many, many, many years. World off balance indicates that this isn't over. You might have thought it was over because you perhaps haven't seen this person in a few years. Perhaps you haven't thought of them or spoken to them in a few years, so you just assumed that it was over, like a normal person would. In their opinion, it's not over. World off balance. There's also entitlement with this energy, because they're going, you owe me. You owe me. They're a very entitled person. According to them, you owe them. And now is your opportunity, dear Lord, to repay them. I just cannot quite get over the audacity of the energy of this person. I find it really quite insane, to be honest with you. Really insane. You're an extremely accomplished individual. And what have they done with their lives? Not very much, because they're still stuck in the old habits, in the old routines. They're still stuck in this old cycle of basically using people and then discarding them when their use has run out type thing. And then finding the next person, using them, and then discarding them. If they were doing that a few years ago, you can bet your ass they're still doing it now. Because they're still stuck in their old routines and their old habits. They do not have any kind of self-control here, because the Chariot is also a card of willpower, and it's come out off balance. They don't have any kind of self-control. They're not successful. They're not accomplished. They haven't mastered themselves. They haven't mastered their own emotions. They definitely haven't grown to be successful like you. And that's why they're wanting it from you. You see, people like this will only ever take from individuals who have something of value to take in the first place. Right? They're not going to take from someone who isn't a person of quality, a person of value, are they? They're going to take from people who are exactly like you. The Star and the Six of Wands. This is the actions that they're likely going to take towards you. Can we heal this? Can we mend this? Can we make this right? At this point in time, you guys are flavor of the month for this person, and they're currently singing your praises. Why? Because it suits them. Because it suits them. They're trying to get you back on team. They're trying to get you back on their side. Tell us more about their actions that they're likely, thank you. Yeah, Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Look how that one's come out. Can you see that from the way that I'm looking at that Nine of Cups? See how off-center that came out. That's how you can tell that there's a lot of deceit and trickery that's going on. because the cards are going to come out in such a scattered manner. Now, traditionally, your Nine of Cups is a gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful energy. It's the intent behind it that has twisted that card. The intent behind it has twisted what's actually going on. This is a very selfish individual. That's why it's come out twisted. They only care about their own happiness. They only care about having their own needs met. And this person doesn't meet their own needs, which is why they heavily depend upon others to meet their needs for them. They're incapable of creating happiness for themselves. That's why they expect other people to make them happy. And then you've got the Ace of Cups. Again, usually beautiful, beautiful energy, true love, compassion, unconditional love. This individual is a good actor or a good actress, if only for a little while. They can only keep it going for a certain amount of time, and definitely they cannot keep it going for an extended amount of time. This person is going to say things to you such as, if it's a parent, oh, you're my son. Oh, you're my daughter. Of course I love you. My love for you is unconditional. And then an hour later, they'll kick off an argument with you and they'll scream at you, you haven't earned my love. But hold on, less than an hour ago you literally just said that you love me unconditionally. Now you're saying that I haven't earned your love. Which is it? Which is it? Because you can't have both. Okay, so that's just an example of the way that this energy works. The Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups off balance. This person is definitely going to be contradicting themselves to you. Whether it's an estranged parent or an estranged ex or an estranged sibling, however this energy is working, an estranged friend, doesn't make a difference. The energy is still coming out the same. Whatever their connection to you is or was, they are going to be contradicting themselves to you, and it's going to be up to you to spot that. Because when you're dealing with anything to do with the emotions, and you are Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, it's going to be really easy to miss. Really easy to miss. Because when you're so emotionally involved or invested, you're not going to be thinking straight. And Spirit wants you to be on the ball with this. Because this is a dangerous individual. Your guidance, the Chariot, have the willpower to keep moving forward. This person's trying to drag you back in. They're trying to drag you backwards. Spirit's saying, keep moving forward. Don't you dare slow down your life in order to appease to this one. You and you alone have to have the willpower to keep it going, keep it going, keep it going in the correct direction, away from this person, away from their energy and their influence, backed up with the Queen of Swords immediately next to that. And this is coming out in your advice. You do not have to engage with this person. You do not have to speak to this person. Reinforced yet again with another Queen of Swords at the bottom of that deck. And that's why it's vital to feel out the accompanying energy when you're reading tarot. And to look carefully at the combinations of cards and the orientation of the cards. Why on earth would Spirit be saying that in your guidance? The Queen of Swords times 2. If this was a happy outcome where someone was coming back in declaring their undying love towards you and they fucking meant it and they had good intentions towards you, do you honestly think that Spirit would then go, oh, your advice is don't speak to this person? The message has been consistent all the way through, right from the get-go. They know full well what they did to you. You just keep that in mind when they break. If you've implemented some kind of no contact thing here, which I very much suspect you have, with the Queen of Swords ×2, if they break that no contact to get in touch with you and to try and sucker you back in, you need to be very, very careful, because they are not what they're making themselves out to be. And they knew exactly what they were doing to you. They knew exactly what they were saying to you. They knew exactly how it was breaking you. And this illegal thing as well that they kept hidden, that's a bit intriguing, isn't it? But they gaslit you that they didn't do, that they didn't know anything about it. Bullshit. They knew. They knew. They knew what they were doing was against the law. They fucking knew. And they took advantage of your trust towards them. Oh no, they wouldn't lie to me. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't lie to me about something as serious as that. They're not capable of doing anything like that. Guess what? They were and they did. Why else would Spirit be sitting there giving you the double Queen of Swords? Doesn't matter what your actual gender identity is or what your actual gender is. Doesn't make a difference. Again, it's not about that, it's about the energy. Queen of Swords doesn't take any kind of bullshit. And Spirit's telling you, do not take any BS off of this person. Don't you dare. Because they're playing games with you, they're playing games with your heart. They know. They know enough about you to know what generates an emotional response from you. They know that much about you, because you do not like to see anybody go without. You do not like to see anybody struggle. Why? Because you legit care about people. And this person, you shouldn't really care about this person. You can pick and choose who you can be empathic towards. And I keep saying that, and I'm going to, that is a hill that I will die on. You can choose who to be compassionate towards. You've got to have boundaries. This person does not deserve your kindness or your empathy. They do not. Remember, they're trying to use you. That's why you got the Queen of Swords ×2. You've got to remember your worth, your value, your boundaries. You've got to keep it moving forward. Keep your own life moving forward. Consider everything that you have achieved in your own life. Okay? Regardless of who this person is, you have got to keep it moving forward. What else? For our collective, please. What else? For our collective, please. Thank you. Love and why. Like, what can I say? Love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, focus on the solution rather than the problem. Love and why. This person had you believing that you were not lovable. And now all of a sudden, you're flavor of the month? How does that make sense? because it benefits them. Mask. Not shown true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. This is a very dangerous person in your energy. You might not even know that they're back in your energy. And this, if that's the case, then this read should probably serve as a friendly warning from Spirit to be prepared for this individual to pop up, because you've got to be prepared emotionally to walk away from them again. It wasn't easy for you to do the first time, so try not to gaslight yourself. Try not to second guess yourself, because that's the frame of mind that this person puts you in. This is someone who was supposed to love you, but they're actually incapable of love. I'll tell you what they do. They emulate it. They emulate it off of other people. But they're not actually able to love. Not really, not fully, truly, and unconditionally. My intuition is strong and clear. I trust the voice within. Why did that come out in the reverse position for you guys? You have got to trust your own intuition, your own gut instincts, your own survival instincts when it comes down to dealing with this person. You don't need this person in your life to be successful. You're already massively successful. And the sheer amount of growth that you have gone through, the sheer amount that you have achieved is absolutely incredible. You're successful in spite of or despite their influence in your life. You're still successful. You don't need them, they need you. And don't you dare forget that. You've got to use your intuition when dealing with this person. Okay, red butterfly. Red is a power color. It can also mean danger, but let's take it as a power color. Maybe red, wear something red to help make you feel more confident. That's why red is the color of the Emperor. It's the color of Mars, the fiery planet. Wear something red. Right. So I'm going to conclude your read by pulling a card from one of our naughty decks. If you're new here, then I definitely need to give the warning. If you're allergic to swearing or sarcasm, then you just don't have to listen, okay? This is just a bit of light-hearted fun at the end of a read, because laughter is a very high vibration. Okay, learn to put your emotional baggage where it'll do some good instead of using it to shit on other people. Interesting. I feel that that's what this person does. They like to play the victim. Mind, we saw that right at the very, very start of your read. They like to play the victim. They need to learn how to put their own emotional baggage to good use in order to improve on their own lives and to empower themselves the way that you've done. Okay. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, then I am currently taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.